got it. Look at this one. Here comes.
Alright, so first thing I always do, this depends on if your bird is fresh or not. Ours have been sitting around for an hour or so. So what I usually do, just make my life easier, graphic content warning by the way, you should already know this, is I take them and you see the wings are stiff and they don't want to go right back like that. Take your bird, get a hard surface. I use the back of my knife. Yes, it's a fillet knife, but it's what we have. Take the knife and just, this also works better with an axe handle if you have one on hand, but I don't, so just break that. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. Do it like that. Gives you some handles. Ducks and geese, you can use it to pluck them, but I'm not gonna pluck this guy very much because, well, don't really need to pluck him much, but another nice thing is when they're cold, feathers don't stick to you. Those of you that have plucked birds before, you know that warm feathers are, well, there's something from hell, let's just say that. Is this PG?
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh well. I've heard it in church. That's how this is going to go. Alright. Okay, they're still going to stick to me. Oh well. So, give them to about like that. Just where you can see that breastbone right there. Cameraman, zoom in on that. Breastbone right there. What you're going to do is you're going to take your knife, going to get as good on that breastbone as you can. And you're just going to, wow, this knife is not very sharp. You're just going to slice the skin open. You're not going to do more than that. Then, skin's opened up. Nice dark meat on these birds. And you just take your fingers and you peel it back. Just like that. No mess, no hassle. Some of them you might have to get in there with the knife, but this guy, he's fairly cooperative, so he's not giving me too much issue. So you're going to peel that back. The part you're going to want to get to the most is right up here at the top of the breast, right there, and right there. Don't worry about this, that'll peel off here in a second. Oh, of course, I got to itch my nose. So you're going to clear the feathers as best you can. Then you're going to come down here to the bottom of the breast, where the center breastbone meets the bottom. You're going to take your knife. You don't want to go deep because there's guts in there. You're just going to make yourself a slit you can get your finger into. This is where you're going to have to get your hands dirty. Take your finger right up in there. And then you're just going to want to... Okay. Sometimes you got to give her a little bit of a torque. Just going to take it. You're just going to peel it up. Just like a can lid. There's what's underneath. See, this one's all bloodshot, I think. Is this your bird or my bird?
That's the eye shot bird.
Ah.
That's the one I hit in the back, then shot in the head.
This is Nate's handiwork, so yeah, getting covered in feathers. So then you're going to peel the skin back over here. Get feathers all over your fillet, or your breast, and you're going to go right in here. The bone ends, kind of where it hinges. You're just going to cut right there. And then when you hit the breastbone, stop, come to the other side. Nice thing about a fillet knife is you can kind of just pull that skin off without having to let go of your breast. As down as you can. And you're going to do the same thing, just a nice even angled cut. You're going to lose a touch of meat, but it's not enough to cry over. Then you're just going to twist. It's going to get a little bloody. Just going to keep twisting. Oh, sometimes they don't want to come out as easy. See, this guy's been eating corn. Done broke his graw, or craw, or whatever they call that. A little bit of pressure goes a long way with these guys. Oh. Yeah. Of course, first bird I do. Come on. Sometimes you're doing this like on the tailgate. you can just... So, there's what you're not going to eat. At least, I hope you're not going to eat.
It's not worth getting meat off it. You can
No.
you get some off the leg and the back, but that's about it.
There's some people that want that little itty-bitty chicken wing.
Well, there's not enough there.
Unless you're in a survival situation, it's not worth it. And there, not the prettiest breast, but yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to end up with.
You gonna show them how to do your fillets too?
And a ton of feathers. Yeah, give me a second here. Where do you want me to put this bird? Just on the ground?
Just throw them off there for now, and then I'll pack them off to the side a little while.
Oh.
Sweet, and we are back, folks.
Tell you what, if y'all could smell this, you'd be not very hungry. I can tell you that much. Okay, so you're gonna just kind of clean it off a little so it's not a bear to work with.
Just make sure you really don't want to flush it with water, or else you get some water in your meat and it could go spoil and not cool correctly.
Yeah, these birds they've been sitting for a while, so you don't have to worry about that as much.
Yeah.
If you got a fresh bird, like you camping by the river and you shoot a grouse or duck or something, don't clean it and rinse it in the river, because especially in the wintertime, bird's not going to cool correctly and you're going to have some pretty rank meat. I'm going to let them sit open air, preferably breast them out before, and just leave the breast to cool. So, now that I'm done rambling, so you got your breast here. You're going to go on either or side of the breastbone, doesn't matter. You're going to take your knife, you're going to follow that breastbone. And then you're going to hit the lower bone. You'll feel it, it's bone. Once you get there, you're going to stop. This is where a fillet knife does come in handy. You're going to get on that bone and just fillet it right off.
Boom, beautiful boy.
So there's your, get that corn out of there. So there's your final breast. This is, I haven't seen these this dark before. This is a pretty dark bird.
Yeah, he is a late summer bird, so.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
late in the season, he was old too.
there's what one breast is going to look like. I put them non-sticky side down wherever it's clean. It's going to go under the tripod where the bed's semi-clean, and then that's what you're going to be left with. Just bone. There's going to be a little bit of meat here, kind of a tenderloin. If you really want to pull that out,
Go for it. More power to you.
Yeah, that's your endeavor. I'm not going to do it because I find that little piece of meat just futile to work with. And then you're going to do the same on this side. Just fillet it off. This one took a shot right there, so there might be a little bit of bone on this side. There's some feather there.
That shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. And if it is bad, like this one, you can see a little bloodshot, some hair or feather. See, it's kind of bloodshot there, so you're just going to take your knife. I usually do just a thin cut off the top, because that's usually,
Yep.
you can see I fold that out. It's just on this top piece, so.
It must have just been a pellet just kind of grazed through a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm just going to take that little chunk off right there. Not going to slide my knife back and forth on the tailgate because I'm not a genius. And then just these little blood spots with a cool bird, you can just put your finger under there and smooth it out. And that'll come right off. Then these little chunks. Oh, see, this one actually came off with the tenderloin.
That's nice. That's always good.
That's a little tenderloin. That's basically your backstrap of a bird.
That's pretty much it. You ain't got no backstrap on a bird.
Yeah,
So that's
that's
the closest thing.
So yeah, that's and then you got a bunch of feathers, a body, and breastplate. So that's how you clean one of these things. Technically a pigeon, but it'll work on doves, geese, chickens, whatever you got that's a bird. It'll work. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little tutorial.